What is up? Welcome back to Philip Productions. Today we'll be going over my Game Week 26 picks and who I recommend to pick for this upcoming game week. Let's get into it. Up first, I recommend picking Jordan Pickford as his next 5 fixtures look very easy. He's got Crystal Palace and Man United, who are both out of form, and the way he's been playing has really proved that he can put up at least 6 points a game. Next up is Josko Gvardiol, and his next fixtures look really good. He only has one tough game against Liverpool, but the Reds shouldn't be too difficult as he can put up at least an assist in each of his games, and he's been worthy of at least putting up a clean sheet for these past couple of weeks. Next up is Van Dijk. He's got Wolves and then Aston Villa, and currently he's got the double game week, and he's been able to keep a couple clean sheets, as obviously he is on the top team in the Premier League, so I'm going to keep him in my squad at least until the blank game week. Next up is Milos Kerkez. His next fixtures look really good. Southampton, Wolves, and then Brighton. I've seen a lot of people have been transferring him in. Obviously he's playing for Bournemouth, who have been really progressing under their new manager, and I think I'm going to keep him in at least until Trent can be consistent with how he plays. Moving on to our midfielders, we have Cole Palmer. He hasn't been able to put up any points these past couple of weeks, but I've still got to keep him. Looking at his next 2 fixtures after Villa, he's got Southampton and Leicester at home. Those are pretty much give me, so hopefully he can at least put a goal or some sort of goal involvement in, because he's a hefty 11.2 million. So next up is Brian Mabuelo. His next 3 fixtures are really good, and I've kept him in, and he's been able to put up some great points. I'm going to probably transfer him out during game week 29 as his next fixtures get really difficult, but I'm going to keep him in the squad for now, as he's a very persistent midfielder. So next up, I haven't really shown a picture, like a screenshot, but this is more of just the squad. For the last 2 midfielders, it's pretty obvious. Justin Kluivert, obviously, he's been involved in many goals these past few game weeks, and obviously the most transfers in the past couple of game weeks, and of course Mohamed Salah, most points this given season, and I have him captained, as obviously he'll be able to keep Liverpool up at that number 1 spot, and he puts up so many points per game week, so no reason to see him going out. Obviously with the blank game week in game week 29, I'll probably sub him out. I won't actually transfer him, because I have him at 13.4 million, so I'd actually be losing some money, so I'm going to keep him into game week 29, and I won't take him out of the squad. So lastly, we have got our forwards. I've got Alexander Isak, which is pretty much a give me. His next few fixtures are pretty difficult against Forest, but he's been involved. The Swedish guy is so crazy. So lastly, in my starting 11, it's no other than Chris Wood. He's been able to be involved in pretty much every single game week, and he has had a goal in these past 4 game weeks, so I am going to keep him in my squad. I may think about captaining him in game week 29, as Salah won't be playing, so he's pretty much staying in my squad till the end of the season. Lastly, for my substitutes, I've got Slicker. I had to forget his first name because he's really just in there because he's such a cheap goalkeeper. I've got Jacob Greaves. He's a starting defender for Ipswich, 3.9 million. Adama Traore for Fulham against Crystal Palace, just solid, consistent midfielder. And then Yohan Wissa, because Brentford have been able to get him involved in the starting lineup these past few game weeks. And for 6.2 million, I don't think it's that bad. I would recommend, if you are going to get Wissa in your squad, I'd sub him out before game week 29 and put in Mateus Cunha. That is going to be it for this video, guys. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I am going to be doing these game week updates as consistently as I can. Hopefully you guys enjoy them as much as I do making them. If you have any questions about upcoming game weeks, please leave them in the comments, or suggestions for mine. And that will be it, guys. See you in the next one.